How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Port Vale Youth Academy Legends Career Mode on FIFA 19. Now, before we get into the episode, let's have a look at the highlights for September.
So then, here we go, the highlights for September of the Youth Academy Legends Career Mode here with Port Vale. We start off with a game in the Checkatrade Trophy away at Peterborough, who are of course a League One club, so they're definitely better than us. And as you can see, they start off pretty well. 6th minute, George Cooper, formerly of Crewe of course, he puts them 1-0 up. And then in the 14th minute, they're coming forward again. Cooper on the ball, gives it to Matt Godden, and Godden just lashes it into the near top corner. So it's 2-0 after just 15 minutes. I don't think we're not getting very far, are we, in this competition at this rate? So now it's the 55th minute, so not a lot happens. Feeney puts a ball in, and Morgan with the scissor kick into the far corner of the net, bounces over the goalkeeper and into the net. It's a great finish from Morgan. But Peterborough come back straight away. Colin Daniel gives it to George Cooper, he puts it in for Ivan Toney, and he makes it 3-1 to Peterborough, which means that, well, we're not coming back from that, are we? 3-1 away at a League One club. Madison now gives it to O'Hara. They're going for the kill here, Peterborough. It's a good save from Peter Shaw. And in the final minute, Marcus Madison gives it to O'Hara. O'Hara to Woodyard, to Madison, and again Shaw makes a save. But that is what is going to end off the game. 3-1 to Peterborough. It was just it was a standard performance really. It was just from Peterborough. They made light work of us, and yeah, it's 3-1 win for them. So we're not going anywhere in the Checkatrade Trophy this season. So we go on to the next game, which is in the league, and we are at home to Newport. So Newport at home, our first game in the league of this episode. A ball put over there to Harvey Young. I think it was from Will Hill. He holds off Bennett, but Bennett just comes sliding in, and as Harvey Young puts in the cross, Bennett takes him out from behind and gives away the penalty. It is just, what a stupid tackle that was from Scott Bennett. But anyway, Will Hill steps up to take the penalty. He was going top corner, but it's saved by Day. It was a brilliant save from him. Going to the 29th minute, Harvey Young puts the ball over to Will Hill. He cuts inside, he has a shot. It was one of the worst shots ever, but it deflects in off Forbes, and it gives us a 1-0 lead at home to Newport. Will Hill with yet another goal, and yes, it did count as his goal as well. We are in the final minute, and that's full time. Not a lot happened in this game. 1-0, we beat Newport, so we get another win on the board, which is pretty good. Laurent Alphonse certainly happy with that, as you can see there. So we move swiftly on. Accrington away from home. Accrington got relegated from League One, so this is no easy task for us. And as you can see, I'm starting from the kickoff. So no prizes for guessing what happens here. Accrington just passing the ball around really nicely. We don't get a touch, and Piero Mingoya scores the goal. Accrington lead 1-0, and there's absolutely nothing we could do. We didn't even get to touch the ball. So what can you do when you don't touch the ball? 11th minute now, we have the ball though. O'Byrne gives it to Harvey Young. Harvey Young into Dylan. He gets it onto his right foot and curls one beautifully into the far corner. That's a fantastic goal. Don't forget, he's only like 55, 56 rated, something like that. And for him to be doing that is pretty damn good. So fair play to Dylan. But 16th minute, that's pretty much straight after that happened. O'Donnell, what the hell was that, mate? You've given away a goal. Sean McConville with the finish, and that was fully O'Donnell's fault. He just punched it straight to Mingoya, who then passed it into McConville to finish. And again, it's pretty much the same thing. McConville tries to get the cross in, fails, but it gets straight back to him. He puts it in, and Mangan's there to finish it off. We're still in the first half here, and it's 3-1 to Accrington. We're not doing very well. McConville puts in a corner, and O'Donnell just doesn't bother to try and go for it, and Billy Key makes it 4-1 to Accrington. Still the first half. First half added time. Accrington still coming forward. This is the 50th minute now. Nolan puts it into Billy Key, forces a fantastic save out of O'Donnell, it has to be said. Now we come into the 93rd minute, so this is the last attack of the game. Sean McConville against Moore. He crosses it in, O'Donnell punches it away, it's cleared away by Will Hill, and that will be the end of the game. We lose 4-1 to Accrington. And this is stupid. Youth player terminates contract. Who was it? There was no name. It just said, unfortunately, decided to terminate their contract, whatever. Anyway, we simulate a couple of games now. A 2-1 home loss to Morecambe, and this second game was just as bad as the Accrington game. 4-1 to Yeovil. A centre-back got a hat-trick. That just shows how rubbish that was. Anyway, we go into the final game of this highlights reel against Tranmere at home. And this was pretty much the only chance of the game. O'Donnell making a huge mistake, kicking it straight to Jennings. Jennings can't follow up with the shot. His cross is cleared away by Alexander, and that is going to end off the game. It was a drab 0-0 draw. Anyway, let's get back on with the actual episode now, and October.
Right, so we start off this episode with the monthly scouting updates for October, and do we have any decent players in here? No, we don't. That's a good start for England. So in Portugal we've got two decent players. We've got Vitor Sampaio and Luciano Arnos, who looks pretty decent. £160,000 value, so his overall will be around about 57, 58-ish. Not bad, and he's an attacking player as well. So here are the two new recruits. Vitor Sampaio is a centre defensive mid, 47 overall. That's not great, is it really? But he's got a potential of 72 to 92, so that's not that bad. And Luciano Arnos is a centre attacking midfielder with an overall of 56, which is quite a bit better, much better stats. They're going to stay in the youth academy for now though. So this is a team that will go up against Crawley in the first game. Byrne is actually now our highest rated defender, so he will start getting the nod over either Vasilev or Broccoli. Moore will continue at right back, as you saw, well, as you might have seen. He played every single game in those highlights of September. Obviously Blondo's still injured, he's still injured for another 4 or so months yet. And Wilson as well, we called up from the youth academy, and he has been our starting left midfielder ever since because, well, he's just the best one. So yeah, Crawley away, let's do it. Dylan, he's found a way through, hopefully. He's got it. Gets it in the middle, and O'Byrne is the one that's there to volley it home. Our fans are over there. That's great stuff from Dylan. Great stuff to keep the attack going. He did well, got away from the defender, and O'Byrne is the one that makes Crawley pay for their defensive error. 1-0. Nice. Dylan wins a header. Here's Young. He's got away. Harvey Young. Will Hill's in space. It's Will Hill. Oh! Shot deflects onto the bar. Wait, I'll tell you what, right now, we are all over Crawley. Oh, that's desperately unlucky for Will Hill. That was the strangest clearance I've ever seen from O'Byrne. What was that? Look at this. It was actually Craig Byrne with the clearance, not Mark O'Byrne. It was Byrne, the defender. Oh, that's going to get confusing. But just look at this clearance. Like Ibrahimovic-esque. Look at that. And look at how far it went as well. Ready? Look at how far that thing went. I got their names mixed up as well. That's Craig Byrne. And that's Peter O'Byrne, not Mark O'Byrne. I don't know where I got Mark from, but he's having a storming game. I need to remember the first names of my players. It's so annoying how they don't show it in like the team management menu. Like you're supposed to remember. Oh my god, that Bullman there. Oh no. Oh. Good save again from O'Donnell. Moraes. Moore just couldn't get there, and Felipe Moraes definitely takes advantage. Oh no! No! I wasn't. No! That's no! O'Donnell's! O'Donnell, mate! Oh my gosh! A game that we've dominated in the first half. Crawley have dominated us in the second half. Just flip's sake. Oh, every single pass that Moore has done, it's gone to another player. Oh my God, why? Why does this have to happen? So we now got another away game against Gillingham this time, and one enforced change, and that is that Shaw is in goal instead of O'Donnell because O'Donnell is on international duty. So is Byrne, and so is Vasilev, and so is Escobar. So we have a couple of players down, but we should be okay. O'Byrne switching over to Alexander. Can he get a decent cross in this time? No, he can't. He comes to O'Byrne. I've got to get past there. 6'9", massive goalkeeper, and Alexander can't cross. Oh, save from Shaw. Tom Eaves with the efforts. Shaw made sure it didn't go in at his near post. That's actually a really good save. That was hit with quite a bit of power. Here's Moore. Alexander. Harris with the long shot. It's decent, but it's just over. Oh, Gillingham is through. Oh, sure. What a save. He's definitely making a claim to be in the first 11. After saves like that, that's a very good save. Yes, Will Hill. Here we go. You've got space now. You've got space. Oh, Dylan. No, that was never going to happen, was it? I can't get Will Hill to power down the wing because he's up against Bradley Gormston, who's like so much faster than him. 0-0 draw against Gillingham. I don't know how many highlights I'm going to put in this because honestly, most of the game was just me passing it forwards and it either being intercepted, my strikers being outstrengthed or outpaced or all of that. There wasn't really many chances. 0-0. So here we go then, we've got a game against Oldham. I'm going to simulate it because it's a home game, we need to simulate some. And we ended up getting a 2-1 loss. Brilliant. Got another game now, away versus Northampton this time. It's on a Tuesday night, I'm not playing it, so we get a 3-0 loss. Oh my days, we can't catch a break right now. And just like that, we're all the way down in 22nd. Lovely. I didn't promise promotion this season, by the way. I don't expect to get promoted. I don't expect to even do well. So I'm not disappointed, but at the same time, I kind of wanted to do a little bit better. But now, guys, we've got a huge game. Not in any kind of league position huge, but as you can see, the players. Look at Will Hill there trying to stand up to, I think, is that George Ray? Might be George Ray. Whoever. It's massive. We're playing against Crewe. Tell you what, this better not be a boring drab 0-0 because I really want some highlights from this. This is probably going to be the title and the thumbnail, or well, it's not going to be the thumbnail, but it's probably going to be the title. Harris, Harvey Young, Harvey Young. Oh my Jesus! What was that? What is Alexander doing? He's probably the most useless player in this team. Right, so let's try and get it on Harris's head. No, it's gone over him. Alexander instead, though, he's just as tall, but he's about 1,000 times more useless. Oh, no. Okay. I think I overreacted a little bit there. Boy, referee! Pickering's just taking him out. That's offside. Or not, no. He was being kept on side by Broccoli. Oh, Bowery's in. He's at the side netting. So what I've done here is I'm putting Hugh Harris up front with Dylan. And taking off Harvey Young. I just need that height in the box. And at the moment, he's not in the flipping box. And he can't even take a shot. No! O'Donnell, he's made the save. Come on, Vasilev, get it away. No, that's not away. Okay. I see Will Hill on that side. Again, he's been caught up to, but Dylan has it. Harris is through. He's through. Oh, he's offside. Oh, that's unlucky. That was a good save. That was a good shot and a good save, actually. Oh, that's ridiculously close. Oh, Harris with the strength. Here he is. Look at him go. Look at him go. Hugh Harris. Hugh Harris, mate. Hugh Harris. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Oh, but thank God that Bowery cannot score to save his life. Otherwise, we would be losing 3 or 4-0 right now. Mosquito. Dylan. Okay, Mosquito. Will Hill. Oh, that cross is awful. Oh my God, that's five-star weak foot, man. And that cross is awful. It's another 0-0 draw. Luckily, we didn't lose this time to Crewe, but that's just frustrating, that is. We should have won, but at the same time, that man could have scored about 50 goals. Tell you what, I think I'm going to try Hugh Harris up front more often, because he certainly made an impression. Throughout that whole game in midfield and up front, he made an impression. He did very well. And we're going to end off this episode with the monthly scouting updates for November. So let's have a look. Again, just no one from... In fact, I'll sign him up. No one from Ghana, though. Ghana's proving to not be very good. We've got... Oh, he looks okay, but his potential's meh, so I'm not going to sign him up. He's even better, but again, his potential's rubbish. So, those 3 are out, and then finally, what can England bring? Nothing again. Well, those were the most underwhelming scout reports I think I've ever had. Yeah. Let's have a quick look at the Youth Academy whilst we're here, to see if anyone's decent enough to called up. I mean, Marcus White's looking pretty good, isn't he? I'm not going to call him up, but still, Jay Morris is okay as well. Sampaio's overall's gone up. Estevez looks alright. Arnos, we've got another O'Donnell goalkeeper. I'm probably going to sell Keith O'Donnell and keep Darren O'Donnell. And we've also got Sean Duffy as well, who's 6'2". It's weird, they're both called O'Donnell, they're both 6'5", they're both 62 rated. It's just weird. Anyway, we've got Ewan Watson, a striker. He's only 60 and he's only 46 rated. We've got Reece Walker, who's a right winger. He's got decent pace on him. Duncan Stewart, a right midfielder, 48 rated, not the best potential. In fact, I'm going to get rid of Duncan Stewart. Michel Gallo, who is still only 15. I want to call him up like sharpish. But I mean, Joel Wilson's doing okay in that position anyway at the moment, but he looks very good. Michel Gallo. Hugh Price. Ooh, his stats though. Look at that. 74 acceleration, 74 sprint speed, 80 jumping, 79 strength. What's his heading accuracy? 54, okay. We can train up his jumping and heading accuracy, and he could be pretty decent in the air, despite, 5'11" is not the tallest, but it's pretty good. Oliver Afayu, we've just signed up. He's 43 overall. Not the greatest, but hey, it's another player. And Elliot Thomas, I'm going to get... Oh no, because he's 6'3" though. Oh, his potential's not great, but I'll keep him. I think that's why I've got him, because he's 6'3". You don't get many tall strikers anymore. And also, guys, what I'm going to do, once these scouts have finished their assignments, I'm going to fire Rory Clark and buy a much better scout. We've got 4 million to spend. So, and we're not going to be spending it on any players because we can't yet, not until next season, because obviously all of the regens and generated players by the game will have only just joined their clubs this season. All of them, every single one in the entire database. So yeah, that's going to end off this episode. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to smash that like button down below if you're enjoying the series, and if you want to see more, then make sure to hit that big red subscribe button underneath this video, and also check out the playlist. I'll put it in an iCard. I'll start putting the playlist in an iCard so you can access it quickly. And yeah, guys, until next time, peace.